Great story there. And the organization that actually helped make those pitches possible also wants to protect the legacy of veterans. This nonprofit Honored Legacies plans on doing this by having real, primarily sourced stories from veterans in schools' curriculum. The group gave veterans a way to visit schools and tell these stories before the pandemic hit. Now their focus is making these lessons accessible to teachers.
What we've really focused on since the pandemic started is a website that we want to start for teachers. And this website will have our veterans' stories and little snippets of their stories with lesson plans. And it'll be for all subjects and all grade levels.
And for more information about Honored Legacies, visit rocketcitynow.com.